Hey, once again, it's your boy Day Day for Triple D Gaming coming at you with another map making video. You know how we do it. Let's get to it. Alright, ladies and gents. Once more again, we are back at it. It's going to be another short stream because we got to it kind of late. But, let's get to it. It's the 1st of December. You know what that means. Snow, bad weather, Christmas though. Yeah, we got Christmas around the corner. Lots of snow, you know. Being silly. Alright, so we left off here. We're painting this guy. It's actually kind of dark. I actually tried to stream once. I tried it once and it crashed on me. I didn't do it. Alright, so what we gotta do, what we got to do, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll paint the leaves in here real quick. I ain't gonna go too crazy until I see exactly what's going to be covered up. Like I said, we're going to take and we're going to throw some of these rocks up there. So I want to see exactly what's going to be covered before I go too crazy. But we'll definitely paint the leaves in there, and then we'll go from there. We'll paint the leaves in. And then, like I said, I ain't going to go too crazy because we don't know what exactly we're going to do there yet. I appreciate the like there. Whoever you are. I appreciate it. Alright, so grab that. Add smooth and subtract. My daughter's being loud. Let me hit you guys with a little bit of music there. Man, it's sad that like graphics card is like keeping me from adding scenes and that to my stream, because if I add more like music or different stuff like that, it's actually hard on the which game am I in? Well, neither actually. We're in the editor. This is a map we were working on for 19, but it's going to be converted over to 22. So it's going to be for 19 and 22. So that's why the thumbnail actually shows both, because it's going to be for both. Roger. Man, it should be loud up there. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll paint these leaves in here. Like they're blowing down. They're resting down there. Look at that. Yeah, so not only do we have work making the map, we're going to have work converting it too, so we got our work cut out for us. You mean the editor? We're in the old editor, yes. I mean, I could throw it in the new editor too. It doesn't really matter, but it's going to be for both. The only difference is you got a couple more settings up here. Yeah, but yeah, we're in the old editor, but it's gonna be for both games. The 22 and 19. Michael. Let's get to it. Slow Squad. What's going on, brother? Just a quick stream today. I actually didn't have time to do it at all, but I figured we hop in here and get something done. Oh, see, I like this right here. Make these corners, make these leaves blow down these corners. You know what I need to do? I'm gonna jump in here real quick, and I'm gonna run down here and grab the different like textures. See if it'll break it up, so make it look kind of different. So we'll go with, let's see, number 1. I'm gonna try to find one that ain't got so many leaves in it. Alright, so right there's number 1. Now let's see what the difference is in them. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be very slight difference. Excuse me. Ooh. A very, very slight difference. Number 3. See, that one there has less leaves. Alright, that was number 3. Let's try number 4. See, that pretty much has all the leaves, actually, and that doesn't have... Alright, that ain't... It's vaguely noticeable, the difference with the leaves. Some things you can really notice the difference. Ooh, excuse me. Slow Squad, how's you, pal? Looking very nice as per. You tried Giant Saver yet? Don't. Any mod from 22 you put into it, if it doesn't crash, it will only show a camera. That's it. Not a clue what's going on with it. You know what? You're not the only person that said that. And I don't know. I haven't had that problem yet. I've thrown 19 mods into it, and well, I have had it to where it only showed the camera. Don't let me lie to you. But I've thrown FS19 mods into it, and it shows them. I've thrown this map into it, and it shows. The only thing it doesn't show. Alright, so it shows. The only thing it doesn't show is what's not coded for the new game. So, like, all the mountains and everything back here, it shows that. It does not show the ground, though, because that's got to be converted. The rocks, it doesn't show the rocks because they need converted. The tunnel, it doesn't show the tunnel, but there is, let me pull this out. It's like the dirt on the wall. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but it does show the dirt for the tunnel in the new editor. Some of the buildings show. All the roads show. All the roads show. This here shows in the new editor. And that's without converting anything. That's just grabbing a map and throwing it in the new editor. So, again, the ground doesn't show because there's different ground textures in the new one. The water's not showing. But all the mountains and stuff I got back there. This like the ground in that back here, that's all showing. Yeah, there's a few things that are showing, but that's to be expected without it being converted. But yeah, I've thrown a couple of mods in there, and it does show them, but I have thrown some in there that it doesn't show anything. But I haven't tried to throw any FS22 mods or anything into it yet. But if you're trying to take a converted mod, one that was converted from 19, and you're trying to throw it in that new editor, it's not going to work. You still have to throw it into this editor to get it to work. Even though it's an FS22 mod, you still have to put it through this editor to do something to it. Yeah, I don't know why, but that's just that's what I've concluded from it. There's a couple things that I tried that was converted. I tried to throw it in a new editor, and it just wouldn't work. I had to do it in this one, even though it was an FS22 mod. Yes, we're definitely converting this. We're going to keep a copy for 19, but yes, we are converting this. Oop. Yeah, that's why in the thumbnail I have both FS19 and FS22 showing in the thumbnail, because we are converting it. It's going to be a lot of work. Like I said, we're going to have a lot of work building the map, finishing it here, and then we're going to have a lot of work converting it, because like if I just took it right now and converted it, it would still be a headache, but it wouldn't be too bad. And then finish building it with FS22 stuff, so that way all the stuff that's being added to it doesn't have to be converted. Because if you're throwing like separate mods and stuff into the map, alright, so whenever you convert it, all of that has to be done. Like if it doesn't auto convert it, you have to go in there and you're going to have to do the XML files and everything for whatever you're throwing in there. So especially if it had any animation at all to it, like doors and all of that stuff, yeah, you're definitely going to have to do that. But as far as the actual FS22 mods, I don't know why they're not working. I haven't been in it long enough for it to crash on me though. I mean, I threw this map in there and just ran around ran around trying to see like what was and what wasn't working, to try to give myself an idea of what is going to need tinkered with, and it didn't crash on me. So yeah, I thought about it. I mean, I actually had somebody paying me to do this. That's why I continue to work on it. But once I'm done with it, I can't wait until I'm done with it, because I'm going to do my own map from scratch for FS22. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm having fun. I love doing this. But yeah, I would like to get it done so I can move on and work on a custom creation. Obviously these are custom creations too, because I really change them. But yeah that's the idea. Yeah, let me tell you, it's tricky starting one from scratch, because everything pretty much works off of code, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not the greatest at it. And some things still give me a problem. I end up working them out, but it takes me a while messing with it trying to get it. But yeah, everything needs coded, man. Like even if you take a mod, right? If you take a mod that works and functions perfectly fine, and let's say it's just a house with some doors, okay? Obviously, you know, if you throw it in here, it's not going to work in the game. So even though it's pretty much already coded, once you throw it into a map, you have to recode the whole thing for the map. And then the only way you could get it to work in a map without having to recode it is to put it as like a starting item. So then you would unzip the mod, throw the mod into the map, unzipped, and then have it start as like a default item. And do it that way. Then you wouldn't have to do all the animations and everything, the XML files for that. If you don't do it like that, yeah, you got a lot of work ahead of you. And some knowledge of what you're doing. Alright, so I wish I had got done sooner though, so I could have started streaming sooner, working on it some more. I was actually, I made a video the other day and I had to edit it and all that good stuff, so once I'm done here then I gotta start uploading. Oh, that must be a rock. Like, man, I don't want to paint there. That's because it's a rock. Yeah, unfortunately I can't give you real answers because I haven't tried it yet. Like with the actual FS22 mods, I just haven't tried it. Haven't had a reason to. There was a few mods I tried to convert, but it's, I don't know, it's a lot of work, man. So I just kind of pretty much gave up on it for now, so I can get this other stuff done. And then there's one excavator to 918 that somebody converted, and then it says the 918 with tools, but the tools don't show up in game. So I'm like, they converted this, but the tools aren't showing up in the game. So then I got in there trying to mess with it, and I was going to take the tools from the 9, because I converted the 920, and I was going to take the tools from it and try to get them to work for the 918, and then I just gave up on it so I could stream this. I'll work a little bit more on this and try to give this a little more detail, but we're going to throw rocks in here, so most of it will probably get covered up anyhow. Let's see what it ends up being there, and then we might come back and just touch it up a little bit. But I just wanted to throw this in there here and there, because I'm sure the rocks ain't going to cover everything. Yeah, probably should have did like grass and dirt, and then put the leaf on top of it. But like I said, we'll concentrate more. Oops. On that end down there, because we're not going to put rocks on that one down there. So we'll try to make sure we got a little more detail on that one down there when we do it. See, we could do something like that to throw some leaves and stuff in there. I mean, we could do the brown dirt too, but this here actually looks pretty good. It kind of looks like the dirt from the rock chipping and that. It looks pretty good. So we got the brown dirt right here we left. Tap in some leaves next to it. Something like that. Ouch. Ouch. I see, I kind of seen on the on OBS that you just said something, but it's not showing up in the chat, so I'm gonna refresh chat there. I don't know why it does that, man. Look, you said a whole bunch of stuff and it didn't show up. Okay, I'll take a look more into it. That was the last one that showed up, so now I see LOL. I don't like the new terrain editor. It's crap. Should have kept 19. What's different with it? Like I said, I haven't messed with that. And then don't like how you have to paint green than meadow grass. That's how this is. Or are you talking about like in the game? You're talking about the in-game terrain editor, huh? Just not as good in any way at all, mate. Yeah. Don't you hate when people change the stuff and it's supposed to be for the better and it's for the worse? Okay. So they kind of made it to where it's just like in the editor then, huh? You have to paint down the green first and then put the grass on top of it. Like this. And it used to be whenever you painted grass, it put the grass and the green down. They changed that part of it. I mean, I guess it could be a good thing if you didn't want the actual grass, but you want, I don't know. I don't see why you would want that, but I mean, I have done stuff like that myself, so I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know they changed that. Don't have to, but don't look if you don't. It don't look good if you don't. We'll see through the grass. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. Like, I don't want to get too into it though, because I know it's gonna. I'll be getting excited and wanting to start another map, and I gotta finish this one. Because I am doing this for somebody. And I am being paid for it, so I gotta continue. I gotta push on. I spent the money like 2 minutes after I got it, though, paying bills. This is the sad part. Let's see. And this move tool, don't get me started on it. I heard somebody else say something about that too. Like, it is kind of weird though the way they got it set up. Because I mean, I did see it like when they were presenting it and messing with it. I didn't like really watch it, but yeah, it's just weird how it is. It's kind of, I don't know. Yeah, that would have been awesome if they'd have just kind of made it like the editor is. You know what I'm saying? That would have been nice. Oops. He said, don't get me started on this smooth tool. That's funny. Alright, that would be awesome if the never really paid attention to it though. If the parallel occlusion or whatever it's called works with these leaves, you know what I'm saying? That'd be pretty neat. Let's change the subject for now. The map is looking at me more. So now, so many changes every time I see it. Yeah. Like I said, once we start painting the textures and that down, man, that's when it really comes to life. Like, really comes to life. Alright, so I guess I don't want to get too crazy here. I want to run some down for there, but again, I don't want to get too crazy with it. Let's see, I actually might take, and let's see, either run some dirt here and or the soil or something. Just run a bit of that down through here. Some leaves. Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly what I'm gonna do with the road yet, but we definitely got to do something with the roads through the woods, man. There's definitely no detail to it. We gotta add something to it. It's just way too plain. Let's see. Rough mud. I don't know why they call it rough mud because, or why it's called rough mud on this anyhow. I don't know if I'm gonna leave this like that. I just want to try it out here, see what I can get it to do. Yeah. That's one of my next things, man. I'm gonna work on is trying to get like some awesome custom textures, man. So whenever I go to make a map, I got some good variety of textures that you can actually get to blend together and look good. You know what I mean? That's what I should do right here with this one. Have like the water puddles. Put like a water puddle there and just a little stream of water flow down. And that's what I do like with the new game. Down in the caves on Elm Creek. How they got the water that flows over the rock, that's pretty awesome. I guarantee I'm utilizing that in my map that I make. That's for sure. Yeah, I definitely like that, man. How they got that little water. It's just like a little water trickle, man. It's pretty neat. I like it. I like it. Yeah, that's what I should do though, is have some water, a little bit of water flowing out there. I might do this here too. Put a couple little patches of mud like this here along the edge, and then we'll have maybe a couple patches in the road there with mud. But it's gotta look good. We gotta be able to blend it. Like if I can't blend it and get it to look good next to everything else, then we just ain't doing it, because I tell you what I definitely don't like. Okay, because it just looks dumb. Is this right here? Like, I mean, I get what they were trying to do, right? With the little patches and that. But when you look at it like this, I mean, it just looks dumb. And that's why I don't like the textures too. Like, we need more textures, like something that would actually flow better from that to that. You on about the rain? Yes, the water looks so real. You on about the rain? What do you mean on about the rain? You talking about the rain in the new game, or what? Alright, so this might look good if I take that white out of there, or the lighter color out of there. I just threw it in there to see what it would look like. So let's take that out. See how we can get that to look better. Might just put that brown in there, but let's try this too. To be honest with you, I haven't even played, other than the live stream I did when I first got the new game. I did a live stream setting up the settings, and then ran around the map for a little bit. We was about to do some playing. We was just doing a little bit of exploring. We was about to do some playing, then it crashed on me. Then I shut it off, and then I started a series on it, which I haven't. I only got 2 episodes. So outside of that, I have not played the game. Like, I don't have time to. So the only playing I get to do is when I'm recording a video, and that's about it. So I haven't even got to where it has rained yet to even see the rain. Only thing I did see is when I was doing that live stream, I ran down into the caves like right when it crashed, and I seen that water trickling down the rock. I was like, man, that's awesome. Yeah, and that's all I've played. Just, that's it. I got one. I did the live stream, and then I did one video, one episode, and I messed around with it for a little bit, trying to get my graphics to look somewhat good because my graphics card. But yeah, I did the live stream, and then I did the one video. I started a series, and then I have one more video I haven't uploaded yet. Right after I'm done streaming here, I'm gonna upload it, and then it'll get posted tomorrow. Like, that's what I really want to do, but because of the holidays, you know, we had Thanksgiving and that, I really didn't get to do anything over the weekend because I had to make up for that at work. So I had to work on my day off to make up for Thanksgiving, which sucks. But so this weekend I'm hoping to get some playtime in. Unfortunately, I should be working on this though to get this done. Like, I really got to get this done so I can move on. Yeah, boy. Unfortunately, though, I mean, that's what it is. Because I'm not getting rich off of YouTube anytime soon to quit my job to hit it harder. It definitely ain't getting rich considering I haven't made $1 yet in a whole year. I have yet to make $1, but yeah. We might get there one of these days. We'll get somewhere. Alright, so rough. Concrete. Ammo mud. Vehicle mud. Railway gravel. Sand puddles. Like I said, I might add some here, some puddles, but not right now. Yeah, I should have the puddles actually running down through here. And that's the thing too. I mean, I say it all the time, but like whenever people put the puddles down on the in the game. They just put spot here, spot there. I like to run it like wherever there's a natural thing. Like if you know in real life, I deal with this a lot at work, so you know you pay attention to stuff like that. So like you would find a void like where water would actually run in real life. So like right here, you know, it would rain, then water would run down this little valley. So and then it would run and trickle, and then once it hit the road here, then it would probably actually shoot across the road unless there was a ditch right here, and then it would run down the ditch by the road, but it would shoot across the road and then it would run this way. So whenever I paint that water down, I do it in lines. I don't put a spot here, a spot there. I actually do it in lines where water would actually run. I mean, and that's where the detail, that's where the highly detail comes from my maps. Just from doing stuff like that, man. You gotta make it look as realistic as possible. And putting a water puddle at the peak of this mountain is far from realistic. Let's see. Where my leaves at, man? Where my leaves? There we go. But yeah, even this here, man. So water beating on rock, and then wind and natural weather is going to turn that rock, a layer of that rock, into dirt. And then eventually that dirt's going to start piling up in there. And then eventually that dirt that's piled up in there will grow grass. And so that's why we're going to put little weeds and that over top of this too. That's how it works. Know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, so right there, guys. So I'm gonna do more work to the edge of this though. But what I'm gonna do, probably break for now on that, and then the next thing is go ahead and get these rocks tossed up there so we can see exactly what we need to do. But yeah, man, like, wow, just yesterday that was just a green hump, just like this one. And now it's starting to come to life. We got that, and then wait until you see the next stream. Like, it's gonna look totally different from that, and I can't wait. I can't wait to do that, and then get that grass back on here, and then run them trees up there, man, and then actually look at it and see what it looks like, because it's going to be sweet. Like, we ain't even done with this waterfall yet, man. That's going to look totally different too when we're done. I can't wait for that. Like, that's what keeps me motivated, man. Whenever you do something, it's just awesome. It motivates you to keep going, and I keep pushing this thing and trying to back up and keep sinking the ground down because I'm hitting the mountains when it wasn't unselected. Alright, but anyhow, yeah, man, I can't wait to get all this painted. It's gonna look good, man. It's really gonna look good. Like, I kind of want to convert it, like, right now. Like, right now. So, whenever I don't have problems on the new game, man. Like, I want to convert it right now. But the other part of me wants to just keep going, so... Because I know things are going to be different. I don't know. like I'm torn. I'm not sure what to do. But what I should do is just go ahead and then make a copy of it. You know what I'm saying? And then try converting it, and then just work a little bit of each and see how it turns out. But my thing is, there's a lot more stuff to add to the map from FS19 than what there is for FS22, just because there's nothing out there yet for other than base game stuff. Okay, so there's not really much to add to it other than base game stuff. So it's either keep working on it in 19 version and just be able to throw buku amounts of stuff into it and just make it awesome, or convert it now and be limited. You know what I'm saying? My chat's not working again, so I got, oh, there it goes. Yeah, it does look sick, man. Oh, I love it. Like, this here looks good. But once I finish it, man, it's gonna be dope. Then this here, once I get that done, it's gonna be awesome. Because we're gonna have trees up on there too. You know what I mean? Like, I already got one there because this tree here is in the map, but it doesn't have, the one that's in the map doesn't have the branches on it. So I actually brought this one into the map and just threw it up there for now, so I knew where it was so we can use it. But yeah, we're gonna have trees up in here. It's gonna be pretty dope, man. It's gonna be rock, dirt, trees, and grass. Yeah, so, and this is what the original map creator did. You just go on here, right, and then click on that, and then hit delete, and that deletes the branches. Alright, so we're going to bring them back because we need them branches. Some of them we'll make without, some of them we'll make with. But then again, they took and laid the trees down. And that's all they did. Well, if you want that to be right, because when they laid them down, the only way to move that tree, which is not realistic, is to hit it with a chainsaw or try to get a tree harvester on it to cut it. And that's the way they have these. Now, if this tree, I'm gonna run over to this tree real quick, and I have no clue, it's driving me nuts. Oh, I know why it's doing it. Because the way they have it. I'm like, I keep dropping this tree down to the ground, and every time I do it and save it, it pops back in the air. Well, the way the original map creator had did this, they just laid the tree down, so whenever you go into game, like if you ran into this with your truck or whatever, well, your truck's going to stop dead because you're not going to be able to move this tree the way they have this tree in this map. And it's still actually attached to the ground, so you got to hit it with a tree harvester and cut it, or cut it with a chainsaw before you can move it. Now the way I do it is I lay it down, so you could come in here. If you had super strength, you could pick it up, you could hit it. If you hit it with your car, it would actually push it down the road or whatever. And that's the way it should be, and it makes it more realistic. So I'm going to try to go through and do that to all the trees they do have laying down on this map. Yeah, boy. Alright. But guys, that's about it. I can't run too long here. I got to get some sleep today. I haven't gotten much sleep here in the last couple days, probably about 3 hours. Yeah, so I gotta try to get some sleep tonight. And I mean, it's fun. It's always fun. Yeah, it's always better. Yeah, people yeah, giving you motivation while you're doing it. Motivation, ideas. I'm always open to suggestions. Not saying that I'm always going to do it, but I'm definitely open and willing. So, yeah. Something in my eye. It's in my eye, man. Alright, so what we're gonna do is again continue what we were doing, putting them rocks up there. We'll throw them rocks up there, and then we'll go ahead and it's either we'll definitely do this, finish up this edge, what I was going to do here, but it's either we'll go ahead and we'll slap detail into it. I'm talking weeds, trees, and all that, or we'll just jump down to this one and get this one to the state that one's in. And then, because the way I like to do it is the way I did it. See, I don't do any detail until I get the layout of everything done, so I know how it's all going to be, so I don't have to sit there and put trees in and grass and all that and then have to take it back out because something else needs to change. So I like to do exactly what I did. Get the layout done, right? And then put your little stuff in, like tunnel, when we put the wall in that, and then do our painting, and then do all the little detail work. So we might just go ahead, do this, get it to where we have that, and then jump around, get all that painted, and finish working this here, the bridges and that, to where we're going to put them. I still got to do a little landscaping here, bring this slope out right here, and then finish going around painting it, and then make another loop around or whatever and put in detail, and then we got to put in our building materials and all that. So I don't know, that's probably the way we'll do it. That's the way I like to do it, but you never know, it might change. Me too am in bed now, midnight. See you soon, pal. Nice to see you again. LOL. See you later, pal. The twins are asleep now, so I am going to sleep. Yeah, you get them to bed, brother. You better lay it down, too. For sure. But I appreciate you guys. If you want Triple D'd up from the feet up, check out the merch store. The link is in the description and under about on our channel. But if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see what's coming, what's next, hit that subscribe button, mash up notification bells, and I'm out. Doses. Don't forget to join the Triple D crew and be a new operator. All right.